Hola chicos, buenos días. Felicitaciones a todos los chicos que estuvieron muy puntuales. Estoy comenzando 2 o 3 minuticos después de las 11 para darle tiempo a los padres que acomoden, alisten todos los dispositivos necesarios para iniciar la clase. Bueno, para el día de hoy la clase de matemáticas, como les escribí, vamos a trabajar hoy con el libro Encore Math y vamos a abrirlo en la página 33. Página 33. ¿Listo? Página 33. Les voy a escribir acá. Página 33. ¿Listo? Bueno, no se preocupen, el criterio de éxito yo se los escribí aquí en el chat. De todas maneras, lo van a tener en la presentación de las actividades que se les van a enviar el día de hoy. Así que no se preocupen, lo copian cuando reciban el correo de las actividades de matemáticas. Bueno, bien, el día de hoy entonces, como teníamos en el título de nuestra presentación, vamos a trabajar Problem Solving Equal Groups, okay? So, let's start. For today, we are gonna check the success criteria. I can use the strategy to act out problems, okay? So, I'm gonna show you this. This is the strategy about act it out to solve addition problems, repeated addition problems. As you could see here, kids, I have to unlock a problem, right? And then I need to know the following questions. What do I need to find? That is the first question. The second, what information do I need to use? And finally, show how to solve the problem. It's important that you draw to finding out the question, the answer of the problem, right? It's important to draw. Hello for the kids that are writing. Okay, now let's read the following problem. Open your books on page 33, and we are gonna read the problem number 1. Problem number 1. The problem number 1 says, Rachel puts her markers in 3 rows, 3 horizontal lines. Each row has 3 markers. That means in each group we have to put 3 markers. How many markers does Rachel have? To solve this problem, we have to unlock the problem. Why? Using the strategies, the questions that I'm showing you, right? So that means that we need to ask to make the question, the following question that is. The following question has to be, what do I need to find? What do I need to find? So, what do we find? What do I need to find? We need to find how many markers, how many markers does Rachel have? Here, right? Here you have to write the question that the problem has. In this case, the question of the problem or the information that I need to find is how many markers does Rachel have? Okay? Now, Before getting the answer, very good, before getting the answer, we have to unlock the problem following some steps, okay? The first is to analyze what I need to find. What I need to find? I need to know how many markers does Rachel have. Generally, we have to put here the question of the problem, okay? You have to apply this in all the repeating addition problems that you have to solve on page 34, okay? Next, now we have what information do I need to use? What is the information that I need to use to solve the problem, right? So what information the problem is giving me, right? So we have here Rachel, that is the main character of our problem. Remember that we are checking problem 1, page 33, and we have problem 1, page 33. We are on problem 1, page 33. Now, what information do I need to use? That Rachel has kids. If you are with me, tell me how many rows does Rachel have? How many rows? How many rows? That the problem says Rachel puts her marker in 3 rows. So, how many rows does she have? Excellent, Sophie Zambrano. Excellent, Mariana. Very good, kids. 3. So, as I'm looking the problem, I have to put here, Rachel has 3 rows. 3 rows. That is the information that the problem is giving me or giving us. Now, he puts how many markers in each row? So, how many markers does Rachel have to put in each row according to the problem? How many markers are in each group? 3 markers. Very good. Sophie Zambrano, Mariana, very good. Sarita, congratulations. Juanca, 3, right? Only 3, right? Excellent, Sophie. Sarita Rudas, congratulations, 3. So I have to write here. So Rachel has 3 rows, and in each row, she puts 3 markers in each group or each row. Now, okay, step by step. Now we have to go here, show the next part of the act out the problem. Remember that we are unlocking the problem. We are analyzing the problem, not only to get the answer and that's all. No, we are following some steps to answer the problem, right? We have here, show how to solve the problem. Now, in this part, we have to use drawings, right? We have to draw. So, I've prepared for you, markers. The problem is talking about markers. So I have to represent here the problem. The first part of the problem says that Rachel has 3 rows. 3 rows of ducks? No. 3 rows of cats? No. 3 rows of which element? 3 rows of cats? 3 rows of pets? How many rows of markers? So the first part is that I have here 3 rows. So we have here row number 1, row number 2, and row number 3, right? And in each row, we have to put 3 markers. So like this. Another, you see, And let me see here, another. You see? So, check this out. Here, one group. I have here another group. And finally, I have the other group. So, check this out. Following the steps of our problem, we have 1, 2, and 3 in one group. You see? Check. One group, right? I have row number 1, and I have 1, 2, and 3 groups and 3 markers in row number 1. Let's check the other. We have group number 2, and we have 1, 2, and 3 markers in group number 2. And finally, very good, we have group number 3, and then we have 3 groups in group number 3. Okay, very good. So the question is, how many markers does Rachel have? How many markers? 9. So very good. So we have to write here, the answer is Rachel has 9 markers. You see, Rachel has 9 markers. Very good. So remember the steps. Remember the step. The first step, what do I need to find? Is the question of the problem, right? The second step, what information do I need to use? So I have to check the information. I have to read carefully the information that the problem is giving us. In this case, that Rachel has 3 rows and she put 3 markers in each row, right? And then, and the most important, show how to solve the problem, right? How? Drawing, making a drawing. Remember, you have to make drawings to get a better understanding about the solution of the problem. Now, let's check page 34. Page 34. Page 34. I'm gonna write here page 34. Page 34. Now, check this out. Now we are gonna check here page 34. To solve the problems, kids, to solve the problems, you have the option to make drawings. Here, you have to use colors or markers if you want, and then you have to find out the question according to the problem, okay? So, for example, I have, Mr. Anderson has 4 plates of cookies. There are 5 cookies in each plate. How many cookies are there in all? So, don't forget that as I have here, right, I have to draw and then to act out the problem down, okay? So please take into account the steps that I gave you, okay? What do I need to find? Which information do we have? And finally, we have to represent the problem by doing drawings. Maybe you can draw dots in each group like this, or if you prefer, you can use real drawings like this, okay? As you want, okay, kids? If you have any question, please write me and or call me if you need to, and then I'm going to answer all the questions about solving problems by acting out each one of them. Okay? Very good. So remember that you can watch again the video the times that you want, the times that you like, and then you can repeat this video. Okay? See you kids next class. Don't forget page 33 and 34. And if you have any question, please write me. Okay? Bye. See you. Bye. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow.